Before Bebe Rexha would clock in 2.4 million subscribers on YouTube, 3.4 million followers on Instagram, and almost 1 million followers on Twitter at the time of this recording. Before Bebe would collaborate with G-Eazy, Louis Tomlinson, Nicki Minaj, Pitbull, Lil Wayne, and would host the 2016 MTV Europe Music Awards.
I'm honestly just honored because I remember watching MTV as a little girl with my mother around the TV and watching all the performances and wanting to make history so bad. And now my mom is probably she's right there.
Before Bebe Rexha would be compared countless times to Kylie Jenner and be plagued with rumors that her butt is fake.
Everybody thinks my ass is fake, but it's not. It's actually real. And I have a problem keeping it small, actually. It's just too big.
Having done these celebrity bios for quite a while now, there's one thing most A-list artists have in common. Their journey to fame didn't happen overnight, and they've been perfecting their craft for well over 10 years. Bebe Rexha is a prime example. Prior to finding fame for herself, she was a writer for Nick Jonas, Tinashe, Iggy Azalea, Selena Gomez, Bella Thorne, and you know the hook in Eminem and Rihanna's banger The Monster? Well, Bebe came up with that. Bebe actually penned this way back in 2007 in her childhood bedroom and was pushing the track on her demo while trying to score a record deal. Bebe got her first big break working with Pete Wentz as the lead vocalist in a band known as Black Cards. Now this was way back in 2010. She continued to pen for other artists for another 5 years before she would drop her own EP and find the fame and success that she very much deserves. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Bebe Rexha prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now you guys requested this video, keep the suggestions coming in. I recently did a bio on Bella Thorne and we have an entire playlist dedicated to singers. Be sure to check out that, there are links down below. Now let's get into this bio. Also, let me know what you think about this outfit. I don't know. Bebe was born Bebe Rexha on August 30th, 1989 in Brooklyn, New York. Her father, Flammer Rexha, was born in Debar, the Republic of Macedonia, and he immigrated to the US at the age of 21. Her mother, Bukurja Rexha, was born in the US and is of Albanian ethnicity with family in Macedonia. Now come to think of it, do you know who else is from Macedonia? My former co-host and the YouTube superstar known as Azzy, or Azzyland. Bebe's father worked as a chef and also did some odd labor-intensive jobs to bring in some extra money. He was also an extremely strict father and demanded Bebe to come home straight after school. She has a younger brother named Florent who to this day she is extremely close with. Bebe's birth name, Bleda, means bumblebee in Albanian, and everyone took to calling her Bebe for short. She started singing at the age of 4, idolizing Princess Jasmine from Aladdin and Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
My favorite Disney soundtrack would have to be Little Mermaid. I remember when I was a little girl, I would watch it on repeat and I would sing the songs over and over again.
Other music that would influence Bebe's music taste growing up were Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, and Lauryn Hill. At the age of 6, her family relocated to Staten Island, New York, and in elementary school, Bebe joined the school band where she was assigned the trumpet. Her preference would have been to master the flute. Regardless, she spent countless hours in her bedroom figuring out how to work that instrument.
Sounds amazing.
I suck! Wait, I'm trying to do the scale, hold on.
She also taught herself to play the guitar and the piano and would take lead roles in her school productions.
The first time I remember myself performing live was when I was in elementary school and I sang a song from Annie. And it was like the most amazing, thrilling experience.
Bebe attended Tottenville High School where she joined the choir, and she quickly became a standout star, telling all her friends about her plans to one day be a famous singer. She wrote her first song when she was 14. Her mother got a tip from a friend at work about a New York City talent scout by the name of Samantha Cox. A teenage Bebe met with Samantha, who at the time was working with up-and-coming artists by the name of Kesha and Lady Gaga. She told Bebe that what separated these girls from the rest were that they wrote their own songs. Bebe then enrolled in an adult writing class studying all different genres of music. On top of this, she would spend countless hours in her bedroom learning how to use GarageBand, Logic, Pro Tools, so she could record her own demos. The girl was so determined that she skipped her own high school graduation and prom so that she could focus on her music.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, baby, just let it be.
To keep money coming in, Bebe was working at Saks behind the perfume counter. Then one day Rihanna strolled in and Bebe tried to spark up a conversation. But Riri, she brushed her off. Bebe's first big break came when she performed a song at the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science annual Grammy Day event. Bebe beat out 700 other participants for the Best Teen Songwriter Award. From there, she was thrust into the New York City music scene, and there was one successful record producer in particular who treated the then 19-year-old up-and-comer in an inappropriate manner. She told The Sun he would massage my feet and back and also call me and be like, "What are you wearing right now?" At one point when I was at the studio, I felt it was very dangerous as he was with all of his guys. I told him that he was an asshole and treating me inappropriately. I was like, "Fuck you," called myself a car and just walked out. But it wasn't just pervs that Bebe was crossing paths with. Fall Out Boy's Pete Wentz overheard some of her recordings at a studio in 2010. Following an introduction, the two hit it off, and Bebe became the lead vocalist for his experimental band known as Black Cards. Together the group would tour and release a number of singles, the most popular being Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Fame. Disbanded in 2012, and there was a bidding war to sign Bebe as a solo artist.
I was still a new artist, and that was the first time I'd gotten signed. I was signed at Decadence and then through LA Reid at Island.
In 2013, she landed a deal with Warner Bros. Records, but rather than making a name for herself, Bebe found herself writing for other acts. In 2010, there was Nikki Williams' track Glowing. In 2013, she wrote Selena Gomez's Like a Champion and was featured on Cash Cash's Take Me Home. Also in 2013, a song she had written and recorded 6 years prior made its way to Eminem and ended up being sang by Rihanna.
And I had like $200 on my account, and that's when, like, you know, nobody would pick up my call. And then when I did the Monster, that's when everything kind of...
That was a life changer.
It changed a lot.
Initially, Bebe was under the impression that she would be singing with Eminem. Reluctantly, she had to take what was offered to her through a record label. It's important to note that her background vocals made it onto the recording. And the success of the song, well, it started opening up some serious doors for the young star. She then dropped her debut single, I Can't Stop Drinking About You, in 2014. Performing her first EP, I Don't Want to Grow Up, Bebe continued to be featured on other artist tracks, including Pitbull's This Is Not a Drill and David Guetta's Hey Mama with Nicki Minaj. Initially, Bebe wasn't credited on the song, but fought tooth and nail for proper recognition. There were plenty of naysayers on her road to success, but hard work, passion, and determination would allow her to persevere. Her next big success came with her work as co-writer and feature on G-Eazy's Me, Myself, and I. The song peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, and the song was even performed at the 2016 MTV VMAs. Again, Bebe would get the newcomer treatment in the Fame game when Britney Spears was chosen to perform with G-Eazy on stage. But by now, Bebe's career was already red hot. In 2016, she had writing credits with Nick Jonas and Iggy Azalea. She released her own single performing with Nicki Minaj, No Broken Hearts, and MTV made it up to her for the whole Britney Spears fiasco by having her host the 2016 MTV VMAs, where she also performed her song, I Got You. There she is rubbing the furry wall. As for the rest of the story, well, that's pretty much it because this is before they're famous. My name is Mike McCredden. We make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel. Bella Thorne was a recent release. Check that out. Also, check out our playlist on singers. Let me know who's next. I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!
And now I try to make this video somehow 10 minutes.
2, 3, keep that nice line. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey, Bebe. Can you tell me where you are, what state, what country, what time zone you're on?
Take me back to California.
So cold.
Go back.
So cold.
Ew! What is this? What the hell?
Who did your makeup?
You did my makeup, bitch.